guys.
Alright guys, we're here on Throwback Thursday to do a Patreon request from this patron right here. Ask us to check out a band called Illnath. The name of the song is Temporary Borders. By the way, I checked on Metal Encyclopedia because I was like, I've never heard of this band before. Like, normally I don't mind going like without knowing,
yeah.
But I don't mind doing that on some of the requests. But this one really seemed just like a little bit out of left field, right? So I went on Metal Encyclopedia. These guys are from Denmark. They're no longer together. They split up. The last album they released, I think, was 2013. This one is even earlier. This is from their debut record.
Oh.
So this is like almost 20 years old, this song. And they're like melodic. Originally was melodic black metal, then melodic death metal. But it's around that area there.
I like that area.
Yeah, so I think we're in for a treat.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
And
we're
Denmark
in
too.
good mood. Yeah, you know, the last great thing to come out of Denmark, in my opinion,
Was Peter Schmeichel?
I was going to say the Laudrup brothers.
Oh.
Come on.
But Peter Schmeichel
You
too.
get two for the price of one.
That's true.
Yeah, Peter Schmeichel. Yeah, but I'm a bigger fan of Peter Schmeichel. You have to remember this. That was a dark moment in his career when he played for Sporting.
Oh.
And he won a title with Sporting. So because of that, I have to give the nod to the Laudrup brothers. All right. On that note, Illnath, Temporary Borders. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
myself nor you. Maybe I should leave and never come back to this place, but I know too surely that I'm only fooling myself. Only fooling myself.
Wow. All right. What did you think of Illnath, Temporary Borders?
I mean, since you checked, I guess we got what we were expecting.
Yeah. Having said that,
It was pretty different though.
It's still not exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah, especially the solo. The solo to me didn't have that much of a black metal vibe to it.
No, but you have to look at the band mixes like different genres, I guess, and I guess through the years as they played before they broke up, they morphed their sound into different arenas. But anyhow, what did you think of the track?
The song,
like I said, we had an idea what we were getting into. Having said that, it still surprised me.
It did surprise me.
The keyboard was
the
piano
song,
keyboard.
The song was really good. I really liked the keyboard though. I really did like the.
I like the fact that it stayed for the whole song.
Yeah, because
I love that
because it added that kind of like black. It added that symphonic kind of black metal thing.
Yeah, it had almost like a music box.
Yeah.
It had that feel, like that sinister feel.
Yeah.
Almost like and that feel then played on with a narrator coming in. It had a little bit of a Alfred Hitchcock kind of like vibe,
like one of those old horror movies.
Yeah. Black and white horror movies like Alfred Hitchcock had a little bit of that vibe. From the way the sound, because of the piano, created this very dark and suspense kind of ominous feel. Like that was the underbelly of the song, if you will. But then when you have the change of the harsh vocals with the female vocals, and then on top of that you add that narrator, it almost feels like you're listening to an audiobook.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it has this old horror, like I said, old Alfred Hitchcock vibe to it. The whole song has that vibe. I love it. I love the track. The fact that they kept that melody all the way through, to me, was really important. I thought it was going to get boring, like, man, this is going to stay, but no, like, I really like that, having, it almost gave you a little bit of a sense of comfort, like it was there, and then other things could change, but that was a staple that stayed all the way through. What did you think of the vocals, and then the female clean vocals? Because I wasn't expecting clean vocals.
I was not expecting...
And I wasn't expecting the narrator either.
I wasn't expecting the narrator, nor was I expecting the clean vocals. I thought they were going to go with those, like, black metal-ish vocals throughout the whole song. And I really liked the kind of transition between the very, very harsh vocals to...
almost more symphonic style vocals.
Yeah, and her vocals weren't, like... They were very light.
That's what I'm saying, more symphonic. Had a little bit more...
It was like... Her vocals were like a mist. Yeah, her vocals were like... It was
just
there.
kind of dissipated in the air.
Yeah, dissipated in the air. Which was really nice, because it kind of... just kind of took away a lot of heaviness that was happening there.
But the song musically, and I feel like the song musically is very balanced.
Yeah.
It's very cohesive, it's very balanced.
It has those heaviness.
From beginning to end. The vocals is what kind of changes.
Yeah, but...
it gives the ups and downs.
The piano is what changes when it comes to keeping it balanced too.
What do you mean? It adds the balance, or it takes the...
No, it adds the balance, because the vocals are very heavy, and that's very...
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, musically, the song... I don't feel like musically the song has ups and downs. The song is very like straightforward.
It's the red line.
But vocally is what goes up and down. So you the song feels like it's moving like a roller coaster, but not musically. So musically it feels like it's a soundtrack. And then the vocals are playing the roles. If you think about the vocals, if you think about the song as a movie, right? The music is the soundtrack. The background music is the soundtrack.
Vocals are the roles,
and the vocals are the roles, are the actors that are giving you the action, if you will, of the story.
Yeah,
that's how the song felt to me. It felt like an audiobook. Like I'm saying, it's like you're listening to a movie. You know, like where you have the soundtrack that's just steady all the way. Like if you look at one of those old Alfred Hitchcock movies, like if you look at Birds, those sinister parts that have that soundtrack that stays throughout the whole scene. The actors are the ones playing the action, if you will, of the movie. So the vocals here were the actors playing the scene, you know, for lack of a better way of expressing it. But I really like it. It's such an interesting song, and that keyboard melody. I was like, oh, I could listen just to that. It was just so nice. Yeah, so good.
I gotta say, the solo caught me off guard with
you and the solo. Like, what was it about the solo that caught you off guard?
I don't know. The solo just didn't sound like...
What, you were expecting to be like very like rancid?
Yeah, it sounded like
the song is so melodic. Why would the solo be
like a power metal like type of?
It sounded like an old school throwback, classic heavy metal solo.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so that's how it sounded.
But I wasn't expecting.
You were expecting the solo to be all rancid.
Yes, I wasn't expecting
like old socks.
That type of solo.
You were not expecting the solo to be as crystal, as bright as it was. You're expecting it to be a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Is that what you were? But the song is so melodic. So musically, the only thing in the song that's bringing darkness to the track is really the vocals. So I could see the solo going dark because it would go the opposite direction of everything that it's going. But that goes against the whole nature of the song, which I just said to you.
Yeah.
That the song is very steady all the way through, doesn't really change much musically. The only changes that are happening are the vocals moving up and down, up and down. So if the solo goes in the opposite direction, perhaps what you were expecting to go, that goes against the whole... There goes the red line. Then there's not a red line anymore. The red line got cut.
Yeah.
You know, so... I understand what you're saying, but if you think of the song... If you take two steps out... In the moment, yeah. But if you look at the song and you take 2 steps back, and you look at the song as a whole, the solo has to go with the fluidity that the song has, so that the song has that... The music is almost just the bass line.
Yeah.
And then it's just, the vocals is what creates the dynamic of the track. That's how it's put together. If you change the solo, then then that whole thing is like you're throwing a wrench into the whole mechanism, and then everything breaks down. And when the machine breaks down, you break down. That's a line from Platoon. I love Platoon, one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, that's Sergeant Barnes.
Which one was Platoon again?
The one where the in Vietnam. We saw the movie. I showed you the movie. I played it. Elias on his knees with his hands up in the air. He gets shot in the back by the VC.
Yeah, but is Platoon the one making fun of the...
No, the one making fun of movies like Platoon is the one with Robert Downey Jr. where they have the blackface.
Yeah. No, we watched that one. We didn't watch Platoon.
We watched Platoon.
Did we?
Yes. Wow, it really did an impact on you, Platoon. With Charlie Sheen.
Well, I think the other one
was smoking weed in the bunker.
The other one was way more impactful.
Wow, Platoon is my favorite movie of all time.
Something about Robbie Downey Jr. with
blackface.
With blackface has the...
All right. Let's move on because I'm really disappointed. Platoon is like one of my favorite movies of all time, and I thought you were really into it, that you really like it. Now I've discovered that you don't even remember one single scene from it. You don't even remember him dying on his knees with the VC.
No, you know why I remember it? Because I remember in the other movie.
They were making fun of it.
Yeah.
It's definitely the machine broke down. All right, guys. Anyways, enough for this Throwback Thursday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.